In a small village, there lived a young craftsman named Kamal. His profession was to make clay pots, vessels, and small figurines. The villagers admired his skill, but inside his heart, Kamal always carried a dream. One day, I want to create something so extraordinary that the whole world remembers it. I may be poor, but my hands hold an art that can shape destiny. Every night, after finishing his daily work, Kamal would sit in his small hut, staring at the clay, lost in thought. He knew he was no scholar, no nobleman, and no merchant. But he believed one thing with all his heart, that his art and hard work could carve out a different future for him. One morning, Kamal went to the riverbank and brought back clay, smooth, soft, and rich. That day, he decided not to make ordinary pots or utensils. Instead, he wanted to craft something that reflected his soul. Days turned into weeks. His hands bruised, his clothes stayed covered in clay, and he often forgot to eat. Yet, there was a glow on his face, the glow of creation. Slowly and carefully, a magnificent clay idol took shape in his hands. When it was complete, Kamal stared at it for hours. The idol wasn't just beautiful, it carried a strange peace and power. It was simple, yet extraordinary. Kamal felt that it was not merely clay. It was his patience, his struggle, his dreams molded into form. Instead of selling it, Kamal placed the idol in a corner of his hut. Every evening he sat before it, as if in silent conversation. To him, the idol was not an object. It was a reflection of his soul. News spread quickly. Soon the villagers came to see Kamal's creation. One villager gasped, "This doesn't look like clay. It feels alive." Another said, "Kamal, your hands have created magic. One day, this art will bring you great honor." The idol became the pride of the village. People from neighboring towns began to visit, just to glimpse the work of the humble potter. But with praise came envy. Some whispered, "It's just clay. With time it will crumble. What's so special about it?" Kamal often heard such words. They hurt, but whenever doubt filled his mind, he looked at the idol and regained his strength. One day, a wealthy merchant visited the village. When he saw the idol, he was stunned. He said, "Young man, I'll give you gold and silver beyond your imagination. Sell me this idol." The villagers urged Kamal, "This is your chance. You can escape poverty. Take the offer." Kamal looked at the merchant and replied softly, "This idol is not made of clay alone. It carries my patience, my dreams, and my soul. If I sell it, I may gain riches, but I will lose the very peace that keeps me alive." The merchant was shocked. He left, empty-handed, while the villagers stood in awe of Kamal's courage. Days passed. Then one night, a furious storm swept through the village. Houses collapsed, fields were destroyed, and when the villagers woke the next morning, their hearts sank. Kamal's hut had been damaged, and in the corner where the idol stood, only broken pieces remained scattered on the ground. Kamal's chest tightened. Tears filled his eyes as he whispered, "All my work, all my dreams, shattered." The villagers gathered around in silence. Some shook their heads and muttered, "We told him. It was only clay." But then something remarkable happened. As Kamal bent to collect the fragments, he saw something glittering within the broken pieces. From inside the shattered clay, a shining stone emerged. It was no ordinary stone. It sparkled with light, hidden all this time within the idol. The village elder stepped forward, his voice trembling with wisdom. "Look, my son. This idol is the mirror of life. Everything you see on the outside, beauty, wealth, status, is temporary. Like clay, it will crumble one day. But the real treasure, The light of truth, patience, and sincerity lies hidden within, and only through hardship, through breaking, does it shine. Kamal's tears flowed freely. For the first time, he understood. The idol had not broken. It had revealed its deepest truth. His creation had given him the lesson of a lifetime. From that day onward, Kamal continued to make idols, but his purpose changed. He no longer sought fame or wealth. Instead, he taught his apprentices and villagers, saying, "Remember, this clay will one day return to the earth, but your effort, your honesty, and your patience will remain alive in people's hearts forever." People came not only to see his art, but to listen to his words. His small hut became a place of wisdom. And though the first idol was broken, its fragments remained safe with Kamal. A reminder that sometimes life must break us, only to reveal the treasure within.